Hey y'all, Premiere just dropped this new single word caption feature, and I have thoughts. See, this is a problem. Premiere's new single word caption feature has been out for about 3 weeks, and editors are already discussing whether they think Adobe built the right thing or the wrong thing. A lot of people didn't just want single word captions. What they wanted was a karaoke-style highlight where you can go across a sentence and each word is highlighted as it is spoken. I have played around with the new caption feature. I found a workaround that I think is a lot easier than some of the other ways you can kind of construct a karaoke caption effect. And I'm going to show it to you right now on some of my footage. And if you're new here, then welcome. My name is Adrienne and I make tutorials on video editing. And now let's get into it. Here's what happened. Premiere 26.3, it's only in that version, has an updated caption feature where it will take your transcript and then show one word at a time on the screen, automatically synced to your audio. It's fast-paced, it's high energy, it's really social friendly, and it's really what we have all been seeing on stories and reels and various platforms for several years now. But if you have been looking at any of the editing posts or watching any tutorials, you may have noticed that some people aren't satisfied. They didn't want single word captions where each word replaces the one before it. What they wanted was one line of captions and then karaoke style. Each word that is being spoken would be highlighted and that would be synced with the audio. These two effects, they're really different. They have a different feeling, different energy, different vibe, and it's not what Premiere gave us. So now let's look at both. First, I want to walk you through creating single word captions, the new feature in Premiere. Select the audio on your timeline, come up to text. We're going to go over to transcript. It's untranscribed. Click transcribe. It's nice and short. I picked an audio file that's nice and short. Then you're going to see CC here, create captions. Click on that. I'm going to toggle this open so that I can see my choices. Come down to layout and you'll see single word. I'm going to select that, create captions, and then you'll see now I have a subtitle track here on the timeline. And if I scrub through, you can see those teeny tiny captions there at the bottom of the screen in the program monitor. If I want to change anything about these, it's really simple. I can select them all. I can go over to properties and I can say, change the font. I can change the font size. I can go down and decide where I want them in the screen. I can move them around. I have a drop shadow already added. If I wanted to do something like add an effect, I have all of them highlighted on the timeline. I'll go up to graphics and titles, upgrade caption to graphic. And now you can see they've been dropped from the subtitle track to a regular video track. I'm going to select all of them, go to Film Impact Dashboard, Animation, and I'll add Pop Motion. And now when we watch, now they pop. Oh, checking. So my font is a little bit too big. There we go. I saw it over here as well. Okay, that looks good. That's it. That's the whole feature. It's genuinely easy and it's genuinely useful. If you have a little snip of video that is high energy, it's punchy, maybe it's a hook to get you into something else, this feature would serve that kind of video really well. But what it doesn't do is it doesn't really serve an explainer type of little sequence. That has a very different energy to it. In those kinds of sequences, what you really want is the audience to maybe be able to read ahead a little bit because it's conversational or you're explaining something, and a single word flashing by on the screen isn't going to communicate all of the information. Let's go back into Premiere, and now let's use the single word transition new feature in order to create the karaoke style captions that some people were hoping for. I'm going to keep my single word captions as graphics here on the timeline, but I am going to delete that effect that I added. Now what I want to do is create captions that are just one line at a time. So again, I'm going to click my audio. I'm going to come up to text, over to transcript, go over to closed captionings, open it up. I'm going to make sure single line is selected, and then I'm going to create captions. Now you can see it generated a second subtitle track here. And here they are. You can see them down here at the very bottom of the screen. I am going to highlight both of these on the subtitle track. I'm going to come over to properties. I'm going to turn them into the same font. I'm not going to change the size of these subtitles. The single word captions are what will change size. That font size is what will change. I am going to move them into the center of the screen as well. And then with them highlighted here, I'm going to come up to graphics and titles, and I am going to change them into a graphic as well. Here they are. I want to move them so that they are underneath the single word caption. This font, I think, can come up, be a little bit bigger. Maybe not. I want them to stay on one line. Yeah, it looks like it'll stay on one line if it's this size. So what size is this? 48. So I want all of my single word captions to be size 48 font. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and take off the safe margins. And now I want to change my single word font to a different color. So I'm going to come up here to Properties and Appearance and Fill. Click here. Let's make them red. I'm going to click Makes the Color Broadcast Safe just to be sure. Click OK. And now you can see all of this text is red. Now all I need to do is select one word at a time. I'll come over to Effect Controls, and I'm going to change the position of that text. We'll come over to the next one. I will select it. And we're just going to go through the whole timeline, moving these words so they are sitting on top of the single line of captions. Okay, there we are. Let's watch it from the beginning. Now remember, it's a workaround. It's not a simple toggle. It's not a built-in feature. However, I do think that this is a lot faster than other ways of creating the karaoke style effect that some people were really hoping for. Once you try this workaround a couple of times and get your workflow down, depending on how long your video is, it really only takes a couple of minutes. Both versions of these captions have a place. They have a use case. Single word captions for anything high energy and punchy, and then the karaoke style for anything that you want people to actually be able to read. And if you're interested in any more straightforward editing tips, check out the description box below. And that's it from me. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.